A story that will make it hard to sleep at night.
There was a small village surrounded by an ancient forest. The villagers called it the Whispering Woods, and no one ventured there after sunset. They said the trees held the spirits of those who entered but never returned. Most dismissed it as an old legend to keep children from wandering too far. Most, but not all. One night, a group of teenagers, Jake, Emily, Sarah, and Tom, sat around a campfire near the edge of the forest, daring one another to venture inside. Jake, always eager to impress, declared, "I'm not afraid of some trees. Watch this." With a flashlight in hand, he stepped into the woods while the others waited nervously. Minutes passed, then an hour. Jake didn't come back. Worried, Emily convinced the others to go after him. As they stepped into the woods, an eerie silence blanketed the air. No birds, no wind, just the sound of their crunching footsteps. They called out for Jake, but the only response was their echoes. That's when they heard it, a faint whisper, like someone speaking just behind them. They turned, but no one was there. The whispering grew louder, overlapping voices muttering incomprehensible words. Shadows danced between the trees, although their flashlights revealed nothing. Sarah screamed as she felt a cold hand graze her shoulder, but when the others looked, there was no one there. Then they saw him, Jake, standing motionless in the distance. His back was turned, but his head tilted slightly as if he were listening to something. When they ran to him, they saw his face was pale, his eyes wide with terror. "We have to leave," he whispered hoarsely. "They're watching." Emily grabbed his hand, but he didn't move. He just kept repeating, "They're watching, they're watching." Then a loud crack echoed through the forest, and the whispering turned to piercing screams. Shadows lunged toward them, hands reaching from the darkness. They ran as fast as they could, dragging Jake, barely making it out of the woods alive. Once they reached the safety of the village, the noises stopped, and the woods fell silent again. Jake never spoke of what he saw. His once lively demeanor faded, replaced with a quiet fear that never left him. No one dared enter the Whispering Woods again, but on quiet nights the villagers swore they could still hear the whispers, warning them to stay away.